Bayah Kubo. This is our new Bayah Kubo, which we bought at Virac. It had a nice haircut. It's going onto the truck now. You can see all the men carrying this heavy roof. We decided to get a Bayah Kubo to put it on the property at Villa Mansueta, because there are some family members who come and visit and have a picnic on the property. So we decided that we get one from Virac. Cost us about $500 Australian, and it was a good decision. As you can see, the Bayah Kubo was transported by truck. It's going through now Circumference Road towards Pandan. It took them about 2.5 hours to reach. It was a beautiful ride, but I can't imagine how careful they were when they were making the turns. As you can see now, they are coming around the corner very slowly, and at one time they have to stop because I think they were a bit afraid to make the corners, so they went really slow, as you can see here. There you go. I think they needed to take a bit of a rest there because it's, yeah, and they reached the top of Hiyop Point, where they are starting to unload the Bayah Kubo. They organized around 15 people, I think, 15 men to lift this construction and it's quite amazing how they took it down from the truck. Unbelievable. Roof and all. They're at the top of Hiyop Point in the moment. It's about 150 meters walk to the spot at Villa Mansueta. The Bayah Kubo comes with a table as well. All the way from Virac, Catanduanes. The men did a very good job actually. I would like to thank some of the guys from Hiyop Point for actually helping out with the carrying of the Bayah Kubo to the spot where we want it to be. Having a bit of a rest here, getting their thoughts together. I tell you, it's not easy, this one. It's not that simple because the terrain that they will be walking on, it's very uneven, and the road has not been made yet, so the driveway has not been made yet, so it's going to be more difficult for them to lift anything and walk up and down the hill. This is the new road that the government has built for Hiyop Point. The thing about lifting this Bayah Kubo is that they take the roof off first, and the roof is made out of Nipa. That's why they call it the Nipa Hut. They have grass as well for the roof, but we decided to choose Nipa, which is a lot more environment friendly. Let me count. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, around 15 people lifting the roof alone. Yeah. As you can see, the scenery in the background is a beautiful scenery, and the barangay has just built this road just a couple of months ago, and it's a bonus for everyone who lives here actually. Not many people actually, it's just one or two, and that two is me as well. As you can see, the kids are all joining in. Quite an experience to actually watch this happen. It doesn't happen every day, this. The ocean is in the background. Over here they take a left turn towards the Villa Mensueta property. This is where it gets tough. The driveway has not been made yet. It will be done in a couple of weeks time hopefully. And there is a no entry trespassing sign as well, just to let people know that this is a private property. So they got to go down this pretty steep hill. Amazing, isn't it? And they have a dog following them as well. I've been on this property before, and believe me, it's not as even as you see it is. There's so many potholes everywhere. But they're doing an amazing job. Step by step, everybody coordinating. I wonder how they're seeing. They only can look down. Still a long way to go. You're actually halfway through, and I have instructed them to actually put it on a higher spot. So they've got to actually climb up a little slope here. I think it starts here where the slope goes up. And if I'm not mistaken, the roof is pretty heavier than the structure itself. As you can see, it's made of Nipa leaves. Hopefully this will last for quite a while. I'm not too sure about whether it can handle the typhoons or not, but it will be good for family members to come and have a picnic here. And when the driveway is being constructed, we can actually sit here and actually observe what's going on. Or we can even have a nice evening picnic watching the sunset at Hiyop Point. This is when they start getting up the hill here. There's a bit of a hill here, and it gets a bit more difficult. It's a bit like, what should I say, undulating hills. And this is where the point where I would like them to actually put the Bayah Kubo, where it's quite a commanding position. As you can see on the right there, there's another construction carrying on there. It's a, if I'm not mistaken, it's a resort sort of construction happening on the right side, bottom of the valley. This is where I've asked them to stop and actually put the Bayah Kubo here. They've got to go back and collect the other part of it now. There they go. It's the framework that's probably easier to carry, because I'm not saying that it's lighter, but it's easier to handle because of the bamboo that they can hang on to. The roof was the Nipa roof was a bit more complex. I think this one, if you put muscle to it, it will be a lot better to carry than the other one. Here we go, doing it all over again. Yeah, they're ahead in front there. They're at the bottom of the hill. All this hill here will be bulldozed to enable a road to be constructed here. It's only a small little path at the moment, but when the bulldozer get going, the whole place will be a lot wider and more, it won't be so hilly anymore. So they have reached to the top of the hill. Man, they are really amazing, these guys. I'm sorry for the movement of the camera, because it was taken with a mobile phone actually, and I'd like to thank Anthony for that. He's been on the ground taking these videos and sending it to me. Thank you, Anthony. Right, they've all reached the spot already. It's time to put it up. But at least they can keep smiling. As you can see, the breeze there is very strong. It's always been breezy most of the time. Here we go. Heave. 1, 2, 3, up we go. Very interesting. Oh my. Now they've got to actually lift it up and place it on top of the structure. You've got to give them credit for what they're doing here. Fantastic. Here we go. We're almost there. As you can see, the position of the Bayah Kubo is well placed up on top of the hill, where you can actually see the ocean from up here. Fantastic. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching how our Bayah Kubo was transported from Virac, Catanduanes to Hiyop Point onto Villa Mansueta property. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Thank you guys.